Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from anywhere you've joined me from all around the world. My name is Ehi Ademabo. I am your mindset coach, helping entrepreneurs get to $10,000 consistent income every single month. But I think one of the most important things I love about the work that I do is it's not even about the money. So a lot of people come to me because it's, oh, hey, I want to get to $10,000 a month and I don't want a feast of famine situation like I've always had. I want it to come consistently. I want a system. I want a framework. I want a methodology where I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. I do feel like I'm serving people with my gift. And then when we start to talk, we realize that it was never even about the money in the first place. Oftentimes, it's about other things, other thoughts, other beliefs, other things that need to be out of the way for the income to be aligned, for the impact to be aligned. So I'll give you an example. So I had this client who came to me because at the end of every month, literally her anxieties really would start on a Monday morning and would be there all week till like maybe Wednesday or Thursday. And she somehow had this illusion that things were going to get better from Thursday and Friday. I don't know where that came from, but it may be from her background in corporate world where it's like, Friday is a chilled, relaxing. Friday is generally a chilled, relaxing for most people. Now, the thing though is this used to happen Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and it happened at the end of the month. In the last 4 days of the month, she's a wreck. She cannot have a conversation. She cannot move. She cannot take any actions. She'd always be like riddled with like guilt and condemnation and like fear. And the anxiety put her in a chokehold. This continued to happen month after month after month. So I want to ask you the same question because a lot of times we look at people like that and go, well, that's not me. I'm okay. I'm fine. But is it possible that you have maybe buried the fear and anxiety with a cushion, such as I'm thinking about it? When you get presented with an opportunity, maybe an opportunity that you know is going to improve your life, an opportunity that you know is going to raise your income, an opportunity to lose weight, an opportunity to travel, an opportunity to improve your health, an opportunity to level up in your relationships, an opportunity to be out there speaking and presenting your ideas to the world, do you find a cop out such as I am thinking about it? Here are the best cop outs. The best cop outs are one that makes you feel like that it's not in your control. The best cop-outs are usually ones that make you feel like you don't have to take the decision right now. It's on someone else. For Christians, a lot of times the best cop-outs, which I hear a lot of times, is I'm waiting on God. I'm praying about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm researching. Ooh, researching. I love my researchers. Because I come across way too many researchers who say I'm researching. 3 months later, I'm still researching. 6 months later, oh, I found something, but there might be something that I'm not too comfortable with. So I'm looking into that option. And the whole year is done and they get nothing done. So there's a few different types of people here. There are the researchers who justify based on I like to be detailed. I like to be thorough. I don't want to make any mistakes. I want to make sure that what I'm getting into is exactly what I need to be getting into. They're the ones who just go, well, you know what? The procrastinators are, I'm going to get it done tomorrow. I promise you, Eddie, I will commit to whatever it is. I will commit to buying the flight ticket. I'll commit to my goals. I'll commit to going to the gym. I'll commit to eating healthy. I'll commit to communicating clearly and being accountable for my own actions. I will commit to whatever it is that you're deciding to commit to. But when you ask them about it, it's always like, oh, this happened. My kids went to school. This is a very busy period for my husband and I. This happened and that happened, and these are all justifiable reasons. And the procrastinators oftentimes do not know that they're procrastinators because it doesn't look like it's their fault at all. It looks like there's some external circumstance that keeps pushing them from making this decision. And of course, there's a third category of people. These are not procrastinators. These are not researchers. These are people who are like, You're all in. You're listening to you and going, yes, 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 Ehi, I'm in. Oh my goodness, I need to change my life. It's, this is happening, that is happening. I've been broke for too long, and I've been sick for too long, and I've been complaining for too long, and I hear you. These are the ones who are in total agreement with everything that you are saying to them. They know what needs to be done. They have seen testimonies in the past, but these kind of people are just, they just cop out on themselves. They're in agreement. They know what needs to be done. But when it comes time to take action, they're the first set of people to tell you, you know what? I'm in, but this came up. And as soon as this gets resolved, I would be in. These are people who even come and tell you, I don't like it when people don't know what they want. They're in agreement. These are often people in personal development, so people who have benefited from personal development before. So they know the impact of what you're telling them, and they're in total agreement with you. So sometimes it's a little confusing when they ghost out on you or you don't hear from them anymore. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay? Now, the fourth set of people are people who know that God likes speed. This set of people, they're my kind of people. They know that come rain, come shine, this thing I'm talking about, this thing I'm saying I want to do, this $10,000 month that I want to get to and I want to be consistent at it, this 10 kg I've been trying to lose for the last couple of years and I haven't been able to do on my own, this relationship with the spouse that's breaking up and I know I need to fix, this thing that I need to do, I know that I need to become a different person to do it. I know that if I could do it on my own, I would have done it. The fact that I cannot do it on my own means that I need help. This set of people do not take any prisoners. This has nothing to do with the state of their bank account. It has nothing to do with, they just know they need to take action and they make a decision. I want you to write that word down if you are taking notes. Decision. Now, decision is a word that is rooted in a Latin word, decidere, and it literally means to cut off, to burn your bridges, to cut off. Literally, you make that decision. You say, I'm going to get this done, and you do not look back. Otherwise, you're going to turn into a pillow of salt. You don't look back. These set of people, I love them because they make the decision. They commit to it. They follow through. They do what they need to do to make it happen. They take action. The set of people are the most likely to succeed, not because they're the ones with the coolest stories or the most comfortable backgrounds or whatever. These are the ones who are really hungry and thirsty for change. They walk their talk. Okay, so now in all the first three cases that I've spoken about, it's deeply rooted in fear and anxiety. When a person tells you, I'm a fearless coach, or I help you get rid of fear, you're listening to them and going, well, I don't have any fears in my life, I'm okay. But when you think about the first three scenarios that I painted out to you, every single one of them is rooted in fear. Fear of what, you might ask? Fear of the unknown, fear of success, fear of failure, fear of what might happen, fear of what if I don't make my money back, fear of what if I waste my time, what if I take this trip around the world and it does not make any sense. And hear me out, ladies and gentlemen, fear is absolutely normal. I know there's a lot of people preaching, oh, you should not be afraid. Well, as long as you're human, you are going to be afraid. Now, it's what you do with the fear that matters. Fear is absolutely normal. In order for you to change your life in any sort of level, if it's you want a dating coach or you want a nutritional coach, you want a mindset coach, you want a business coach, you want you want some sort of personal accountability life coach, anything at all. In order for you want a public speaking coach. In order for you to change your life and become someone you've never been before, you literally do need a new set of paradigms, a new set of stories, a new set of beliefs. So when we talk about changing our lives, we're talking about changing our beliefs. We're talking about changing our narratives. We're talking about changing our stories, our paradigms. That's what we're talking about. Because when you change those things, inevitably, the things that you see on the outside has no choice but to change. When you change your relationship with money, your spending habits, the way that you think about money, everything else changes. So ladies, I want to invite you I want to invite you to Embodiment. Embodiment is a 6-week program. It's the last week of registration, and by next week, we're going live. A 6-week intensive program, one-on-one, you and I sit down together and we analyze what kind of a decision maker are you? We go to the root of why you're afraid. I just don't tell you don't be afraid. No, we go to the root of why you're afraid. We trace it back to years and years and years ago and what may have caused that fear to present itself. And then I hold your hand. I hold your hand and make sure you go through with everything you said you wanted to go through with. Ladies, this is a life changer. If you're listening to me right now and you're going, oh my goodness, Ehi, the year's about to come to an end. I don't know that I did everything that I wanted to do. This is the exact program you need to be in. I'm talking about quick wins. I'm talking about reaching out to the low-hanging fruits. I'm talking about making sure that if you want to be a presenter, you want to be a public speaker, we do everything we can to put you out there. You're not even, or maybe you are just interested in getting started with the business. You are interested in multiplying your revenue. You're interested in putting a system, a framework together for your coaching programs. You're interested in converting your expertise, your knowledge into an actual product that people can buy from and consume from over and over and over again. That's what we do. That's what we do in embodiment. Embodiment literally, the other day, it's funny, the other day I was talking to Siri and I said, Siri, what does embodiment mean? What is embodiment? Embodiment literally means to become the person that you've always wanted to be. Embodiment means to become the person in advance. You want to be a $10,000 woman monthly, whatever, $200,000 woman monthly. You become that woman first. And then you magnetize the exact experiences that needs to come into place for you to become that woman. You want to become a man that's able to manage his temper, manage his emotions. You embody that person first, and everything else starts to fall in place. That's my job. My job is to make sure that you're getting results. My job is to make sure you're not backing out on yourself. My job is to make sure you're not copping out and you're not pissing yourself and going, oh my goodness, I'm not doing this anymore. That's my job. Your job is to identify exactly what it is that you want with clarity, and we do that together. And my job is to hold you along and make sure that before the end of the year, you get exactly what it is that you said you were going to do. So this program is for action takers. It's not for anybody who does not want to do the work. So if you're that one person who's listening to me, do not bother applying. It's for the person who wants to roll up their sleeves and get some work done. So I want to invite you to join Embodiment. I have payment plans available. It's $9.97, I believe. It's $9.97 for 6 weeks. It's intensive, result-driven program. Okay, so if you're an aspirational woman who's listening to me and you're like, I want to be a 6-figure income mom. I want to be able to manage all aspects of my life, my children, my home, my spouse, every aspect of my life, and do it with grace and ease and poise. You need to get into the program. All right, talk to you later. Have a wonderful, wonderful day ahead.